11:30 at night, my husband woke me up, and this is what we see from our front porch up on the ridge. That's not lights, people. That's fire. That's fire. I know you can't see much. 911's been called, and the forestry department's on its way. It's dark out here. Honey and Deeza right here. Honey is very much watching the fire. So is Deeza. You can smell the smoke. My husband and his son have gone down to the bottom of the road. I said I've been told that the Department of Forestry is on its way. I know this is dark. This is scary. I've never experienced a fire like this before. Maybe I don't need to be concerned. I don't know. There's a wind picking up. It's supposed to rain. I don't know. I feel the odd drop, but is it enough? I don't know how bad that fire is. There's a lot of deadwood lying around. Yeah, I have a creek dividing my property, running down the middle of my property, but it's not that big a creek. And an intense fire could jump it. Honey, come here. I opted to stay behind because I am a calming influence on the horses, at least with Honey. She'll panic before Deeza does. And if I'm here, it's a calming factor for Honey. I just got a call from my son, and the forestry department has shown up. It didn't take them long at all, really. So they're down there. They will evaluate the situation. It has started to rain. It's not a very heavy rain, at least not yet, but it has started to rain. We have not had rain for like 2 weeks. Everything is very dry. Very dry. There's a flare up over here. Looks like there's a flare up about here. And I keep watching the end right over here. Looks like they're getting back here, so talk to you later. Okay, this is the next day after the fire. We did have some significant rain last night. Horses are eating. And you can see, well, okay, I don't know how well you can see, but right at the top of the ridge, right there, That's all burnt, and it comes down the hill a little bit. Okay, I can't see it very clearly on my screen, but hopefully when I upload this video you can see how the whole top of the ridge there is all burnt. Thankfully it's just brush, but it was quite disconcerting when you wake up in the middle of the night and you look out and there's fire on the ridge. All along the top of the ridge there was fire. And I don't have a horse trailer. I do have a creek down here, but it's not a very wide creek. It's very narrow. And if it had gotten to be a hot fire and burning trees and whatnot, it could have jumped. But I think, okay, granted, I don't know much about forest fires, okay? The trees may be too sparse for it to really become a serious fire. I don't know. I'm going to be honest, I don't know. I don't know how much I should have been concerned, but I did call 911. They sent out the Forestry Service. They came out, and actually rather quickly, I thought, and they investigated it, and it was about just before the rain was scheduled to start. So looking at what was up there, they weren't concerned. I did talk to them, and I went back to bed before the rain started. But I have to admit that soon after I went back to bed, it started pouring. So I felt better. So I guess what it started out to be was just the guy over on the other side of the ridge was just burning brush under burning brush. Not the kind that I have here to cut down, but just clearing out briars and whatnot. And it's been suggested to me that I do that on my property, but I just don't know, you know? I don't have a hose, and I just don't know enough about it to feel comfortable doing it myself. So I think I'd almost rather just get some goats and let the goats take care of it. That's me, you know? So, yeah, poor Honey has to wait until Dee's is done eating before she can get untied. And poor Gracie, she had a vet's appointment today, and her eye is doing much better. The vet was extremely pleased. I had a feeling he didn't expect it to be that good, but yeah, she, you don't need to watch that. So her eye's looking good. However, you notice she's tied up, and that is because Miss Gracie is in heat. Yeah, so she is not going to be permitted to run around the property, running loose, following me around for several weeks. You know, we do not need puppies, and I do not have the money at the moment to get her fixed. It's over $100 to get her fixed. And so for right now, it's just a matter of keeping close tabs on her. So she's on a rope. She's not allowed to run around. Yeah. So anyway, so that's the update. I wanted to give y'all. We do have a tree in bloom back there, and another one over there. This one, the bigger one, is on my property. The other one, I don't think is on my property. But everything is starting to bloom. I can see some green buds starting to pop, red buds starting to pop. Everything's starting to come back to life. That was a very nice rain we had last night. It gave everything a good soaking. I haven't been back there to see how much grass we have back there. But the horses have free access. They can either go back there or they can go over there. They're not going across the creek right now because I really do need to build a bridge. So, and there's a few things I have to do before I can build a bridge. So, yeah, poor honey. So that's it. Hay's in the shelter. I think they stood outside in the rain most of the night. They weren't terribly concerned about it. But you know what? That's all right. That means that hay stayed dry. It wasn't going to get moldy, so it's fine. So they were in there today twice eating the hay. So, and then they were down in the pasture eating grass. So they've just been doing whatever they want. So, and Angel over there is enjoying having some peace and quiet from Gracie. You know, it's like having a younger, annoying sibling chasing you around. And I think that's what she enjoys playing with Gracie, but she also enjoys not playing with Gracie, if you get what I mean. So, all right, well, that's it, guys. I will talk to you later.